the farm?
Me.
Zach, what's something we found on the farm?
Pig.
A pig. Jackson, what's something we found on the farm?
Horse.
A horse. JT, what's something we found on the farm?
Horn.
A what?
Horn.
A horn? Corn?
Yes.
Yes, we can grow corn on the farm. What about in the ocean?
Yes.
What can we find in the ocean?
Frogs and frogs and fish.
Frogs and fish.
And sharks.
Bentley, listen.
Yeah,
Today,
yeah.
okay, listen. Today, we're going to talk about where some things go. Okay? Jackson, will you turn on the light?
Hey, Bobby.
Oh, where's Jackson's phone? I got a secret bag. Who wants to know what's in it?
Me.
Our secret bag's going to help us figure out where some things go. You think we can do that?
Yeah.
The screen. What do you think's in it? Corn? What do you think's in it, Jackson?
Horse.
A horse? Might be a horse.
You're right.
Alright, let me see. Oh, what do we have? We have a farm. What is this?
Ocean.
The ocean.
House.
A house.
A cowboy.
It's a desert.
Desert.
And it's really hot in a desert. What did I pick out? A whale. Where do you think whales live? I thought they lived in the desert. They don't live in the desert? They live in water? Okay, I'm going to put my whale in the water. Destiny. Destiny, come pick something out of my bag. There's one picture. Do you know what that is? It's a camel. Show your friends a picture of a camel. This is a camel. Where do you think camels live?
Desert.
In the desert. Destiny, can you put it in the desert? Good job. Go sit down. Hunter, come pick something. Bentley, sit in your chair. I like the way JT's sitting quietly. I hope everyone else is. What is that?
A lizard.
A lizard. Or an iguana. Where do you think a lizard might be? At a house? Do we have lizards at our house?
No.
Yes, we do have lizards at our house. Where else can we find a lizard? In the desert. Lizards like to live in the desert. You can leave them in the house. You can leave them by the house. We have lizards at home too. JT, come pick one. You're being extra quiet and patient. Like that.
Dog.
A dog. Where does a dog live? At our house. Here's a piece of tape. We don't have anything on our farm. What did we say lives at a farm?
Bales.
Bales? Oh, like hay bales?
Yes.
There are hay bales in our picture. What about something that goes moo?
Ow.
We put a cow on our farm.
Yeah.
So does the cow live in the ocean?
No.
No. Today we're going to talk about stories and the people in stories and where they go. Because do you think a cow would be in a story about the desert? Do cows live in the desert?
Yeah.
They're probably not going to be in a story about the desert. We're also going to talk about what happens in a story. What happens in the beginning, and the middle, and the end. This is going to help us understand stories, because if you don't know what happened in a story or who's in it, JT, you're not going to know what the story's about. Do y'all want to see a cool chart I made? It's really cool. It tells us about stories and how to learn to pick out important information. Bentley, sit in your chair. Bentley, sit in your chair. called story elements. Can you say that?
Story elements.
Story elements. In a story, we have characters.
Yeah.
Characters are people, are animals, are things in the story.
Yeah. And food.
Books, a book is a thing. And a book can be a character if it talks.
Yeah, both too.
Hey, listen. The setting of a story is where the story happened. So our Bentley Birch, go sit. Our girl might go to school in the story. We had a picture of a cow. Where might the cow go in a story? The farm. What about our camel? Where did it go in the story? Where is it going to go? A desert. Bentley Birch. Bentley. We also have a plot in the story.
Yeah, both too. Both.
Listen, a plot's like a roller coaster. It has a beginning, or the first thing that happens, the middle, and an end. That's the last thing that happens. So we're going to read a story called Click, Cat, Clack, Moo. And we're going to, after we read it, we're going to see if we can find all these things in the story and make our own chart. Y'all want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all come sit by me so y'all can hear the story. Sit, Ronnie. Come sit. Zach, come sit over here. You got it? All right, everybody sit crisscross. Sit crisscross so you can read. Jackson, can you see? Click, clack, moo. Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to type. All day long he hears click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. Do cows type?
Yeah.
Cows sit and type? No, they don't sit and type. What do cows do? They move. At first he couldn't believe his ears. Cows that type? Impossible. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. Jackson said, look. Then he couldn't believe his eyes. What did the cows leave?
No.
They left a note. Let's read it. Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We'd like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. Uh-oh, the cows are cold. It was bad enough the cows had found the old typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted blankets? No way, said Farmer Brown. No electric blankets. So the cows went on strike. They left a note on the barn door. Sorry, we're closed. No milk today. Cows give us milk? Cows do give us milk. They're not going to give Farmer Brown milk because they're cold and they want a blanket. No milk today, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard the cows busy at work. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. The next day, he got another note. Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. Now the hens are cold. The cows were growing impatient with the farmer. They left a new note on the door. Closed. No milk, no eggs. Who do we get eggs from?
Chicken.
The chickens. No eggs, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard them click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo, clickety, clickety, clack, moo. Cows that type, hens on strike. Whoever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs? Farmer Brown was furious. Bentley Birch. No, sir. Shh, listen to the cow story. Listen to the cow story. Farmer Brown got out his typewriter. Dear cows and hens, there will be no Duck was a neutral party, so he brought the ultimatum to the cows. All right, Duck's bringing the note. Okay, he's bringing the note to the cows. The cows held an emergency meeting. All the animals gathered around the barn to snoop, but none of them could understand the moves. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. Duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown a note. Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange our typewriter for electric blankets. Leave them outside the barn door, and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Shh, Bentley. Sincerely, the cows. Farmer Brown decided this was a good deal, and he left the blankets next to the barn door and waited for the duck to come with the typewriter. The next morning, he got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We'd like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. Did the ducks get their diving board?
Yeah.
They do. Look, they're jumping in the water.
Yeah.
Did you like that story?
Yeah. Speaking. I liked how they striped it out.
You like how they went on strike?
Yeah.
Do cows really type?
No.
Do you think they really need electric blankets?
Yeah.
Do you think they get cold in the barn? They might, Bentley. But Bentley, are you going to give a cow a blanket? Would you give a cow your warm blanket at home?
Yeah.
JT? Sit.
I got this blanket simple thing.
So what did the cows do to get their blankets?
Took.
They wrote Farmer Brown a what?
No.
A note. And at the end of the story, they agreed to give him what for the blanket?
No.
Let's read Farmer Brown notes, okay? Let's read the note they wrote to Farmer Brown. We will exchange our typewriter for your electric blanket. So they gave him their what?
No.
Their typewriter.
Yeah.
They traded. They traded Farmer Brown a typewriter
Yeah.
for blankets.
Yeah.
Have you ever traded? Jackson, have you ever traded anything? You haven't traded anything? Have you traded something, Hunter?
Yes.
What have you traded? Books. You like to trade books with Rain? Okay. Zach, would you trade with me? Would you trade your shoe for some candy? You would?
What?
What about you, Jackson? Would you trade your shoe for candy?
I will try a blanket.
You would trade a blanket for some candy?
For the cow.
For the cows? You'd give that blanket to the cows? All right. What would you trade, JT?
Boat.
You would trade a boat?
Yeah.
For what?
So what they pick, what they will.
You think the pigs at the farm need a boat to swim?
What pig? What?
Do you think we can make our own chart like this about click clack move? Okay, go sit in your carpet chairs. Go sit in your chairs. Go sit.
Yeah.
Who? JT.
I was going to take some water.
Jackson. Who is in our story? Remember, our characters is who's in the story. So who is in our story?
Cow.
Cows. Was there somebody else in our story?
The farmer.
The farmer. Good job. Who?
The duck.
The duck.
A pig.
There weren't pigs in our story, but there was somebody else. Who said no eggs? Who gives us eggs? Chicken. So who said no eggs? The chickens did. Jackson, can you come draw me pictures?
I can draw the...
Can you draw the cow?
I'm not very sure I can draw.
Can you draw the cow?
Yeah.
Draw him right here in the characters. That's who was in our story. So we had cows. Who else?
Cow. Pig.
We didn't have pigs. There's no pigs in this story. What about the chickens?
Yes.
What about the farmer?
Yes.
What about the ducks?
Yes.
Okay. Zach, can you go draw me a picture of the ducks?
Yes. What can I do?
Let's let them finish drawing and then we'll do the set. I love the way Destiny is sitting on her bottom and she's sitting quiet. I hope everyone can sit on their bottom and sit quiet in their chair. Bentley, go sit in your chair. Draw Farmer Brown right there.
Can I be quiet?
Wait, no, dog. Draw a picture of Farmer Brown.
I drew the picture of
Oh, you drew Farmer Brown? Who is this?
the door.
The door? What is this?
The cow.
Bentley, sit. The cows? Okay, let Zach, you go sit down. Zach's going to draw us a picture of the ducks and the chickens. Draw us a picture of a duck and a chicken real quick. Thank you. Bentley Birch. Let's be quiet. Zach, did you draw a picture of the chicken and the duck? All right. So we have the cow, the farmer, and who did you draw, Zach? The chickens and the ducks. Where did our story happen? Did it happen in the ocean?
Yeah.
The cows were in the ocean? Where was it, Hunter? On the, what?
Pond.
Pond. On the farm. Destiny and JT, can you come draw me a picture of the farm?
I drew the door. I drew the door for the farm.
You drew the door? Okay, well, they're going to draw us a picture of the farm. Draw some trees and some hay. Can you draw the barn? Okay, come stand up here and draw the barn. JT's going to draw the trees and the hay. Alright, draw me one more tree and then let Destiny draw the barn.
Hi, go get your backpack.
Is that a cloud? No, Destiny's going to draw a barn. Draw us a cloud. Yeah, because it's during the day. There was some clouds out, I'm sure. Let Destiny finish our barn. We're going to play with the iPads. Good job. Where did Destiny draw a what did Destiny draw a picture of? The farm. Listen, that is where our story takes place. That is the setting on the farm. Who remembers what happens first in our book? What were the cows doing at the very beginning? They were click clack moo. So what is they were doing what? They were typing on a typewriter or on a computer. So we're gonna write JT. The cows were typing. What happened next? Lauren. JT. Listen. No eggs. Well, what happened in the end? What did they want for the milk and the eggs? They wanted a what? Because they were cold. They wanted a blanket. So what happened at the end? Did they get their blankets?
Yeah.
They did. But did they stop typing? They did. Because who started typing? The ducks. So they got their blanket. Cows got blankets. Because they were what? They were cold.
Usually my arms are cold right now.
Your arms are cold right now?
Yeah, me too.
Listen. We are gonna use the iPads, and we're gonna listen to a new story, and we're gonna practice finding the characters, which is who's in the story, the setting, where the story happened, and what happened in the story. Can we do that? And we're gonna use this cool thing called a story rope. Right? Zach, Destiny, Jackson. And sit over here. Yeah, they know. JT, hang on, okay? JT's on. JT, hang on. Hunter, JT, and Bentley, go sit on that octopus.
Woo! Octopus. Okay,
Alright, look at my story rope. Everybody's gonna get a story rope, okay? Each group's gonna have a story rope. Jackson, you wanna hold your story rope? JT, hold yours. Alright. Let's look at the story rope, okay? This is going to help us retell the story and know who the characters are. Find the big pink dot at the top. It has people on it. Everybody touch it. JT, put it so you and Hunter can both see it. Bentley, come over here so you can see. Find the big pink dot at the top. It has people on it. Put your fingers on it. Put your fingers on it, Zach. Put your fingers on it, Destiny. Good job, JT. The big pink one. The big pink one. Those are our characters. Who are the characters in Click Clack Move?
cows.
Cows. Who else? No. Who else? Who else? The ducks. Stop. Look, you have one with your group. Who else? Farmer who? The farmer, Farmer Brown. Alright, go to the next dot, the blue dot. It's got a house. Touch the blue dot, it's got a house. That's the setting. Where did our Click Clack Move story take place? Was it in the ocean? No. It was where? On the farm. Okay, find your number 1 dot.
That one.
That's what happened at first, in the beginning. What happened? What did we say happened in the beginning? The cows were? They were clicking. They were typing. Find number 2. Then what happened?
Number 3.
They said no.
Milk. No eggs.
No milk, no eggs. They wanted?
That's number 3. Eggs.
No.
Milk.
No. Farmer Brown wanted milk and eggs. What did the cows want because they were cold? Blankets. Okay, and number 3 is they did what? What did they get? They got their blankets. We're going to watch the Little Red Hen on our iPad, and we're going to use the story rope to help tell us the story after it's over. Can we handle that? All right. Zach, I'll turn this way. Here, Destiny, you can hold it. Come here, Bentley. Stay right there. Zach, Destiny, let's get yours. All right. Let's use our ropes. Everybody get their group rope back out. Here, Hunter and JT. Jackson, you got yours? Go to the top. Go to the one with the people, the characters. This one up here at the top. Who were the characters in Little Red Hen? Sit. Jackson, sit. Who were the characters in Little Red Hen? Who baked bread? Red hen. Who said not I?
Pig and duck.
The pig and a cat. And who, JT?
Duck.
Duck. So our characters are Little Red Hen, Jackson, look. The Jackson. The pig, the cat, and who else, Jackson? We got the pig. The duck. The duck. Let's let Destiny hold this so you can listen. All right, go to your blue dot. Go to your blue one. That's got the house on it. Where did Little Red Hen happen? Does it happen in the desert?
Yes.
It doesn't happen on the desert. Where are they at? The farm. Like, they're on the farm like on Click Clack Moo.
Click clack.
Okay. Go to number 1. What happened first? What did Little Red Hen find?
Bread.
She didn't find bread. She found seeds. Seeds. And then what did she do? What did she do to the seeds?
I'll put them.
She planted them. And what happened last? The seeds grew tall into wheat, and she did what?
Cook them.
She already planted them. They grew tall, and she cut them down, and she took them to the mill. Then what?
Milk.
She cooked them into what? Bread. She made Bentley Birch. Sit. She made bread. So what happened first? She found the seeds. Then number 2, JT saw. She planted them. And number 3, she made bread. Everyone needs to go get their box and sit at a yellow table. You can put them down. Go get your box and sit at a yellow table. Go get your box, Bentley Birch. Bentley, it's okay. Your boxes and come sit at the yellow tables. Yes, y'all can sit here. Zach, come sit here. Jackson, come sit over here. Alright, nope. Let's look at our paper. Jackson Hassel. Put your scissors up. Look at my paper. Look. I got a picture of a person. We're going to put our characters that were in the Little Red Hen right here. Who was that? The hen? Not I.
The pig.
The pig. Who else? The duck and the cat. So we're going to find our pic. I've got you pictures and you're going to glue them right here.
The cat.
Where did our story, The Little Red Hen, take place? The setting.